Vince, we know, being out here so long, egos have killed many a player in the poker world.
So true. All right, back to the table. Five-handed poker. Quick fold by Schwartz, and now Bill Jennings with a monster ace-king.
Yeah, Bill Jennings, quite a guy. Was a trader for 25 years.
250.
He's a former race car driver. He drove in the Ferrari Challenge Series from 2002 to 2007, which is 600-plus horsepower. And right now he's putting a little horsepower in this pot by raising it up.
Makes it 250 to go into Ben Yu. Quickly folds king-queen. Kate can't play. Kevin going out. So a nice little win there for Bill.
Yeah, Bill Jennings taking that down. He's got 4 children. He's a family man. He says nothing substitutes for hard work. And there's his coach, Matt Stout, who's rooting him on here tonight. He said this is Bill's breakout event, his first final table.
Right back on Bill. He's going to look down at an ace-8.
You're going to give this one up.
Now Ben Yu with a queen-jack.
Ben Yu, primarily a limit hold'em player, has a World Series of Poker bracelet in a 10K limit hold'em event.
He just calls, and now Kate out Kevin with a pair of threes.
And he's just going to make a call here.
Which is going to allow Jake with a 9-5 to slop around.
Now flop comes King Jack 6. Ben out in front with 2 jacks. They both check to him. And he also checks. The board pairs 6s on the turn. Kevin checks his 3s. Jake with the worst hand. He's going to try to steal the pot by betting here.
Jake Schwartz was way out in front with all the chips. Made a misstep with his queens up against aces. And now he's going to try to redeem himself a little bit here with a bluff, but it's not working so far. Ben going to make this call.
Yep, 205,000.
It's a 4 of diamonds.
You would think Jake would know if he got called on the turn. No straight draw, no possible flush draw basically out there. He's just going to check and wave the flag. He's giving it up. Ben, you take this one. That's what he's saying. Just doesn't want to lose any more chips in the pot.
Jake Schwartz's body language saying it all. Deeply disappointed. And Ben Yu turning things around very nicely.
Well, Ben has a World Series of Poker bracelet to his credit. He's trying to add a WPT title to that resume.
Jake disillusioned there. He needs a good slice of pizza at this point. Come back.
Well, Ben now looks down at King 8 of diamonds. And he's going to give it up. Kate folds as well over to Kevin. He's going to raise it here to 200,000 on the button with ace 6.
Fold by Jake.
Now over to Bill Jennings with the queen 9 of hearts. Now, most guys would call and raise here for sure with queen 9 of hearts just to see a flop, but Bill opts to lay it down. He looked around at the stacks of the other players and say, you know, he's going to wait a little while.
Okay, we have a quick break in the action here at Bellagio, so let's catch our viewers up. Yeah, we go back down to it. So on Kate Hall, the hottest young player on the circuit this year on the WPT, doing so well, she quickly folds the hand. Now Eister, originally out of Louisiana. Big chip leader's gonna raise with Jack 8 to 200,000. Jake Schwartz with a seductive 9-10 of hearts behind him.
Got one of those hands you love to see a flop with. And Jake is going to make the call.
Into the race car driver, Bill. Yeah, Bill gets out of the way, and now Ben Yu with ace 10.
Well, will he squeeze here? Not against the chip leader. He just makes the call. So we're going to have 3-way action. Well, flop queen 7-3 with 2 spades. No help to anybody. Ben is going to check. Kevin going to make a continuation bet. 250,000.
Yep, Jake didn't hit anything there, has to fold. And Ben, of course, just ace high. Well, he's going to stick around. He's curious. And he hits an ace.
2 aces now for Ben. He's going to check again. Now Kevin is going to represent that he has two aces, when in fact he doesn't. He's going to bet $425,000. Well, Ben's going to make the call. So we are going to the river. Well, the three of hearts comes off. So that improves Ben's hand slightly in that he's now got aces up with a queen kicker, but let's see what Kevin's going to do after Ben checks here.
Yep.
Now Ben C is going to fire $1 million at this pot, which had $2 million in it, so he's betting half the size of the pot.
Eister betting with Zip and Pip. Will it work?
I call.
He does make the call, and Ben U sees his aces up are good, and Kevin Eister says, why'd I bluff that money off?
Wow. Pretty amazing. An excellent call by Ben Yu to take down a major pot here tonight against the chip leader.
Yep, the tie is working for Ben tonight.
There's a short break in the action, and when we return...
Go forward at this final table.
Let's go down to the felt. Bill Jennings, father of 4, non-professional from Florida, playing quite well here tonight.
Well, he's just playing conservative poker events, and it's working out for him so far.
Ben out, and now Kate Hall has 8-6 of clubs.
Yeah, you like to see flops with that hand, but you just can't play when you don't have enough chips to do so.
And she folds. Kevin just calling with a 6-5, and now Jake Schwartz with the real hand. King, Queen.
He got burned by this guy earlier, probably why he's not raising right now with King Queen after his opponent just limps in, but here comes the flop. Jack 6 deuce. That's what happened when you give them flops. They outflop you. Kevin out in front with 2 6s. He's going to bet 100,000.
Jake getting no piece of that. Got to make this call, though. Oh, the turn card is a king. That's beautiful for Jake.
Sure is.
Kevin checks. Let's see if Jake puts a little pressure. No, checks as well. 9 of spades on the river.
Well, Jake has fooled me on every street. I thought he'd raise before the flop. Then I thought he'd bet on the turn. Didn't do either of those things. He is going to bet on the river, 215,000. Let's see what Kevin's going to do with his 2 6s here. Saying, what's this guy got? He called me on the flop, checked on the turn. I was going to bet the river. A little puzzling, but still gives up the 2 6s, makes the right decision there. And Jake picks up the pot, much to the delight of his Jake tonight. So Jake finally breaking out a smile.
It must be fraternity buddies in the audience.
Yeah, 1.6 million on the line. The frat boys know who's buying the drinks tonight.
All right, into the next hand. Kevin Eister going to raise with ace-3. And Jake going to take a breather. Bill out as well. Ben Yu with a little pair of 6s.
Yeah, I'm going to make the call.